Okay. So I don't want to continue where we're kind of at this weird spot where you can give a large element of choice now again. And I don't know if I want to do that without two players.
Mhm.
Donovan said that he was going to be here, but he was also not feeling well.
Okay.
So I you guys just want to run a combat? You guys just want to fight something with your three characters?
We
Yeah,
could.
just fuck something
Yeah,
up,
Yeah.
that's fine.
or
I
we
can
can
also
play
do another
our.
day. Like this week. I'm not grading essays
That's
or anything,
true.
so I'm I'm pretty. I don't know what everyone else's schedule is like, but I'm pretty flexible
I want to
enough
I
for
want to
another
give Donovan
month.
some time to get better too. I don't want to put pressure on him to to feel like he needs to um, be better in just a couple days. I'd like to give him a week if he's still not feeling good.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, so I
I'll do
guess
a combat.
I'll
Do a
leave it up to
combat.
you guys. Do you want to call it or do you want to just like fight
You
something?
know,
Because
what we could do is, if people are able to, you could do a combat with those other characters.
let's do that. Let's do that.
That would be freaking cool. That would help, keep my character sheet. I don't know. We kind of long rested, but maybe we didn't.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't long rest. Yeah, let's do that then. So head over to your other characters' sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find a good battle map here.
Do you have like a CR figured out for our other guys? I guess it'd be the same.
You're level 15, so
Right, yeah.
it'll be.
What we've been dealing with recently.
I mean, I've been throwing like I hate CR anyway. I think CR is stupid, but the average CR monsters that I've been putting towards you guys lately is like it's between 20 and 22. So they're above what you should be fighting. But you guys are strong. you're strong level 15s.
Wow.
It's not.
Have a lot of gear too.
You have a lot of
We're,
gear, and there are 5 of you, and you have some NPCs with you. So
Yeah.
with just 3 of you, I think CR 15-ish will be fine.
Yeah, that's a factor. Is the eclectic, armament of the party.
Yeah. I should have just restarted my computer.
Well, we have time if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. My roll 20 is going slowly too.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let's see here. All right, I'm just going to use your tokens, the regular tokens. I don't have tokens made for the other ones yet.
Mhm.
If that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just use your other.
No, I want you to take 35 minutes and make tokens.
Yeah. A good use of our time together. I actually thought about that today. I was like, I don't have anything planned for these other characters, but what if the one thing happens where they would make them appear? Maybe I should make them. And I should have. I should have just done it. I should have taken the 20 minutes or whatever. Found the pictures that you guys used. Let's move you over to here. I'm just going to use this map. So I already had it loaded and set to the grid.
Dude, we're fighting the new core players handbook, Kraken.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna play this fast and loose. D&D Beyond also isn't loading for me, so I'm not gonna use the tracker. I'm just gonna do this old school. We're gonna write down initiative order. What am I doing? In the age of technology, nonetheless. Right, with your new characters. Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man. Andrew's out for tonight, and I don't want to move on without everybody. So we're going to run a quick little combat with your new characters, with your alternate characters. If you want to participate, you're welcome to. We would love to have you. If you're still feeling like shit and you would rather go sleep, you can take care of yourself as well.
Good. Combat sounds perfect.
Perfect.
Like
So you'll be playing as
physically all right. Mental faculties in check.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, let's run a nice easy combat with alternate characters. Let me throw your token on the board here. I was just telling the other guys I'm just going to use the token for Urzak right now because I need to make other tokens.
Yeah, dude. I've looked back at like the amount of tokens I have in folders on my computer, and it's so out of hand.
A lot. It really just like I have tokens for every character that's in this journal too, which is a crazy amount, and then like 30 additional ones that either just never got used or whatever. All right, with your new characters, let's roll some initiative.
I got a nice beefy roll.
What is this? That's not terrible.
Oh, poor Donovan.
I mean, I want you guys to all go first.
What is happening with two 10s and a 7?
Mm.
And 11. What is happening? Okay.
Wow. There's 3 Urzaks.
Oh, jeez. This is how today's going to go. So, you get to play 3 characters. Yeah, 3 Gendruels.
just a mirror image.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
true. All right. I'm just going to open this on my phone because we're going on the fly today, boys.
Going off the rip.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to use a dragon. Let's go with an aberration.
Excuse me.
Now that there are 4 of you.
You ever like try to find a picture and you're like, I have no idea where this is at. I think I did computer CGI for it.
What?
Like you do a CGI image and then like create it and like, oh, this is great. And like you're sitting here looking for it and you're like, I don't know where the fuck this picture's at.
I actually did that just recently, like just this week. I made it in Copilot, and then I couldn't find it, and it was after like a half an hour of fine tuning my settings, and I finally got one that I liked, and then I lost it, and I was so sad after that.
Yeah. The problem with mine is I think I actually had it on my phone which means it's like, okay, great. There's like 7,000 pictures. Oh, you know what might help? When did I make this character? I don't think that'll tell me that.
Fucking summertime Trent over here. Ain't got to go to school. I'm gonna get drunk on a Monday.
Yeah, woo! Living the good life. For a little while longer. It's almost over though.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what. I know what I'm gonna have you guys fight.
Bunch of banshees.
Ugh.
Everything, all the fights we skipped.
All those
Yeah.
those sand things.
The worms. You ran past.
Worms.
I was gonna say that demon monster from the prison as well.
Oh yeah. Truth be told, and this is pulling the curtain all the way back, I did not have a stat block for that. I
Okay.
had nothing prepared for it. I assumed at that point you would not attempt to fight it. I feel like you were so deep in the narrative.
I was so
inspecting
close.
the prison.
So close to jumping that thing's back. You have no idea.
At that point, I would have just said, "We need to take a 5-minute break. I need to figure out my own
Yeah.
shit because I have nothing. I have nothing for you."
Whereas I can't resist a good diving, good old like down a Super Smash Brothers attack.
Oh man, we love it.
Oh yeah. Big fan.
I finally found it.
Hey, amazing.
It's bad when you can reference like, okay, that's from the old campaign that I was playing. We finished that one up, so it was after this date, like as a timestamp.
Yeah,
Just like, oh, my brain is rotting.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm sure you're the same way. It's like I have everything, especially D&D, like very organized.
Hmm.
And if I don't immediately organize it, it's fucking gone.
Yeah.
there was one time I think I was like I was moving stuff from my work computer over to my personal computer, and so I just was like dumping stuff onto my desktop, and my whole body shut down. The next time I started prepping for a session, it's like I have no idea what this even is. I don't know where anything is. I don't, and of course none of them had names. They were all like image 0046. What the fuck have I done to myself? Horrible.
What have I done?
Like going through now, like my downloads folder. It's like, why did I have 12 images of Urzak's spellbook?
We needed all of these for a specific purpose.
Dude, here's another one, Billy. All the paladins of Paylor in our other campaign, dude, they were supposed to be a good amount more of those dudes. And
Yeah, I was.
Merrily just did not fucking talk to them at all. Because it was like I don't know. I assumed that she would be eager to talk to people, and she was absolutely not.
Yeah.
And so that all was like, man, I spent a lot of time putting those dudes together, and they got thrown in the trash immediately. Yeah. And then that back corner of the basement that you guys didn't explore.
Yep.
There was a puzzle, and yeah, they were all back there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that pretty hard because I was like, okay, maybe it was supposed to be a short thing, and then we're gonna find them, right? And that's why I like kept looking for like religious iconography and all that other shit, right?
It was like you guys explored 3/4 of that dungeon, and that 1/4 you guys did not. Was like, like I said, like the fun part of the dungeon, but like the non-combat part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
But you guys got the fuck out of there, so you know.
Yeah. We're level 1, man. Gary.
Yeah.
If any of you feel like playing D&D and being humbled, play a level 1 character again.
Yeah,
Actually, I've never played one. That would be.
I love it.
it's
I
true.
fucking love it. It gets my dick so hard.
Nice. Bucket, nice.
I like.
I forget sometimes that this is your first campaign still, Brad. Like, you played other characters, but
Mm.
this is...
The lowest one would have been last year with Eldon, I think.
Was that like 7
that
or
was
8?
what? 7?
It's
Yeah,
like
7 or 8.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
old groundhog.
Good old groundhog.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there we go. There's
This
something
time-
lower than yours.
This time last year. Specimen 0.
And the
Mm.
so I found they go into this fucking download folder of all these AI images, and this is the first one where I legitimately have no fucking. I think this is supposed to be Eric, maybe his brother, at some point.
Mm.
I have no idea why,
Okay.
but I'm sure I was trying to get something that was funny at the moment, and it just didn't pan out.
Alright, we have
Oh,
11.
this one's good. This is one we can
The
relive.
moth. 10. Between Lyra and Halbrad, who has the higher dexterity? I'm assuming Lyra. It's your rogue.
Albared's 13.
Definitely Lyra then.
Natural 20.
Yeah. The huge sized worm creature has got an advantage on its first attack.
I like the idea that these little sessions are just like all of the stuff that we just said, fuck you, Barlos, we're not going to do it. It just gets
I
put
don't
into
mind
like a
them.
little,
I don't mind.
gets put into a
That's
pool,
fine with me.
like the chaos pool. Like if you ever need
Yeah.
a random encounter, you're going to be like, dig in there. Be like, what's this? Oh, this is the worm guy. Hey, you remember that worm guy that you flicked off? He
Yeah.
found you.
How many numbers on that random chaos table are Solomon from within the city capital?
God.
Yeah. What is that?
All right. You guys are in this room. And this gentleman is going to attack you first. These are all creatures made of worms. As you're seeing them, even the smaller ones, they're wearing kind of like ragged robes, likely taken off the bodies of adventurers that they have consumed in the past. But their bodies, they do not have flesh. They're just masses of writhing worms in the shapes of humanoids. This one is my favorite. Donovan is the reason that I have it. It was an AI rendering of Machamp, the Pokemon Machamp,
Oh, yeah.
from TikTok, and man, do I love it. But it is going to be the thing that attacks you first, and it's going to head right out of the gate and head towards Gandrul. She is the closest creature to it, and it's going to start with a multi-attack. So it's going to make 2 attacks. The first one is going to be... Oh, these dice are going to... This is going to slow the whole thing down. I'm just going to roll.
As it enters my oh, sorry, is it coming up to attack me, or is it throwing stuff at me?
It is coming up to attack you, yes. This will be a melee attack.
I'm gonna take an opportunity attack
Do it.
because Blade Song is not active right now.
Do you guys want to... Let's... actually, that is a good point. I'm going to move him back. Take a round. Each of you, or take a turn. We'll give you guys a prep round.
Prep round.
That requires more thought.
Really quickly, so I know I didn't mess anything up. Do rogues don't have spells, right?
Unless you're
Depending on their
Arcane
subclass, yeah, typically they
yeah,
do not. No.
I think I clear. I think.
I'll tell you this: if you don't have spells, you won't have a spells tab
Yes.
on your character sheet.
It's so liberating.
Well, I have one cantrip. It looks like, and I have one second level spell. Did that come from an item?
It might
No,
be
I
your
have nothing
race.
else.
Probably comes from your race or subclass.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I saw your image you sent, Trent. I was like, oh, is that supposed to be Trent's father? And then I was like, oh, I wonder if Gendrul is the one that Donovan posted, and it's just like a random elf dude. I don't think that's Gendrul, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be Eric, but I have no concept of why or how or if that's true or not.
See that?
That being said, I think bonus action. Bonus
Maybe it
action.
was-
telepathic
Maybe it was
feet.
when I switched to robes or something. My armor. Maybe?
I think I think I was trying to get you nice and wet for some reason. Maybe it was when you were going through the pool and doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess for this extra round, do you want to go in initiative order, Barlos, or?
Yeah. That'll put Moth first. Go ahead and take your round of prep.
Yeah. I'm gonna activate my fucking jetpack, my propulsion wings. With
There you go.
action. Turn on the thrusters, and I don't think there's really too much I can do. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot I can do with the bonus action because I'm a fighter. I'm charging my laser beam, which is just RP.
Great.
And I'll go ahead and go. Nah, I'll stay on the ground. Like just 5 feet off the ground, just to make things easier.
Okay.
So you're not trying to deal with fucking Ragna flying around in the air.
That's true. I mean, make me deal with it. That's what today is for. Might be a little bit slower moving, but that's fine. If nothing else, we're going to move on to Lyra. You are next in the initiative order.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything to prepare.
Going to move anywhere?
Sure. Well, generally, the thing with rogues is what? I want to always do sneak attacks. Is that the name of the game?
Yeah.
The rogue game? Okay.
Yep. As much advantage as you can get, the better.
Which means, and I get sneak attack on things if nothing else is within 5 feet of that. What was that thing?
If you have an ally that's within 5 feet of it.
Oh, I do
You
get
a
sneak
swash-
attack? Yeah, I'm swashbuckler.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah, also that's all. If you are the only thing engaged with it, basically, you also get sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, then I will move myself probably to one of these dudes back here.
Great. Awesome.
Oh, also, I think my initiative roll, I get my charisma modifier added to it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sorry, I was like very quickly reading up all this stuff.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it says, I don't know if that's going to help at all.
You're at a +7. I assume it's probably already added in there, to be honest.
If you
Unless you have-
rolled through D&D Beyond, it is added automatically.
What?
Say, unless you have a 24 dexterity.
So roll.
Your initiative is just dexterity plus extraneous modifiers. So really, normally the highest it should be is
Okay.
Or
Okay. It's all good. So we keep going.
I think if you click, does it break
I
it
didn't mean to
down?
do that. That might roll for you on accident.
Yeah, you click on the word. Sometimes it breaks it down, but I don't think mine doesn't. At
I
least.
hovered over it too.
All right. Halbrad's not here. Let's skip down to. Oh, I didn't add you in. Oops.
Well, that
You
look.
don't,
Control.
you don't get to play.
Yeah. Go back to sleep.
And
Control.
It's one of those things where it's like, I'm never gonna burn an 8th level spell slot. It's the time to do it, right?
Yep. Have fun. Cast Earthquake.
The bonus action will definitely, definitely Blade Song, and they skipped on the concentration spells on purpose. I'll burn a 6th level spell slot. I will activate Tensor's Transformation.
Ooh.
Which does a lot of cool shit. Also, I don't know if I rolled hit points for this character or not. I'm starting to think that I did not.
That's all right.
Check that. If not, I'm just going to take fix.
Yeah, we can do that
No,
later.
it is. No,
Fix
I'm,
it- fix it.
I'm just a wizard. That's what it is. Okay, we're good. Just squishy.
Just squish.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Brad, go ahead and take your round of prep, please.
Okay, much like his son Eric, he has a spell with concentration. So, all right. So I'm gonna
Classic.
I'm gonna cast animate objects, and I want to get as many silver pieces animated as I have possible with a 5th level spell slot. I'm gonna display
Okay.
the spell. First time using this spell.
Oh my gosh, this spread out in this tiny column is gonna drive me crazy. I'm not gonna deal with that. Animate objects.
Yeah, so objects come to my life at my command. 10 non-magical objects. So I want to animate 10 silver pieces. I would imagine that they are tiny.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So they have like a little
10 objects with 18 AC.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh, it's so many things to keep track of. All right. We'll just say that they're just in a cloud around you.
Just a
I'm not
cluster.
gonna even.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with making tokens for those. That
They're
doesn't make any sense.
They're floating.
Good move though. I probably would have done the same thing.
So that's what I'm doing, concentrating there. I want to use my bonus action to Hexblade's Curse. The large worm within 30 feet, I think. Yeah. So.
This guy, or this guy?
Machamp. Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're calling
Hey,
him for the rest of the time, for sure.
Barlos, can I retract my movement? I realize actually I want to engage with something that one of my friends is fighting, which makes a lot more sense. That's how I get sneak attack in, because the person's busy with the other person. So I guess that makes sense.
I think as a swashbuckler, you get it either way.
Yeah.
It says
It's a different feature, but you will get it either way.
Really?
It's specifically a swashbuckler thing that says that if you're the only one engaged with it, you'll get sneak attack. But also,
you don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you're within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet, and you don't have disadvantage. So as long as you're not disadvantaged, and you're the only one there,
So
you
what
are
is
good.
that?
You don't
And
have
why
to.
did I read? Why does my
Rakish.
D&D
Rakish
the other
Audacity.
one? Rakish Audacity. Okay. So I shouldn't look at the sneak attack line.
I mean, you should
Because
also look at
says
that.
the opposite.
You get both.
I have both.
Well,
Yes.
so I can
yeah,
always
look at the
hit.
sneak
So
attack,
friends
but
near
Rakish
me.
Audacity is the exception to the rule.
Okay.
Read sneak attack for the functionality. Read Rakish Audacity for how you specifically can use it. If that makes sense.
Yes.
You have to try really hard to not get sneak attack
Okay.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, carry on. Wherever you guys were when I interrupted.
All right. Anything else, Halberd?
No.
All right.
Am I allowed
Same deal
movement?
as before. Yeah, you can move.
All right. If that's the case, I am. Then, so I've casted that, and then the 30 feet applies now. So then I can move after, I think.
Yeah, you can move for your round of preparation, and then you can move again once you come up in turn order.
Question: do we have paladins? I know Teth's here. Do we have paladins in the party?
You have no paladins. You have a wizard, a rogue, a second wizard, and a fighter.
Yeah, wizards.
Oh wait, no, you're a. Are you a wizard or a warlock, Halbrad? You're a wizard, right?
Wizard, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Two
both,
wizards, a
actually, sorry.
rogue, and a fighter.
Warlock dip, yeah. Okay. So if Gendrill's the fighter, I take it.
Kendrill's a wizard.
Gendrill's the wizard,
Like,
okay. Moth is the fighter, okay.
Moth is the fighter. Yep.
Okay, I will,
And
yeah,
Lyra is the rogue.
move around this coffin like. So
Well, let's just say that there are these coffins aren't here. We'll just call this flat ground, just to make it easier.
flat, okay.
Bunch
Yeah.
of physics pop out of those coffins, so help me.
Well,
if you are moving on your prep round, Gendrul, I'm going to call you Urzak so many times. I'm going to use their names all
I
night.
also change my mind again. Hey, guys, I'm gonna be 5 feet away from it.
Okay.
10 feet, I guess.
All right.
$30 feet of movement, okay. $30 feet away.
Great. You guys ready?
Thumbs up.
I hope so.
All right. Machamp is going to start off the top of the turn order by approaching right up 5 feet from you, Gendrul. And it will make a multi-attack, starting with a slam.
Okay, this time I will also make a Pole Arm Master opportunity attack.
There we go. That attack's not going to hit anyway.
God. That's not right. Because that's so wrong. It should be 9. Oh, because it doesn't become efficient. That's why. Yeah, dog shit roll.
That actually hits.
Okay.
Hi, Billy.
Some extra 2d12. $20 points. Do you need force damage separated out?
No.
Okay, 20 points damage.
Okay. Gosh, writing down health. Wild. Okay. Champ's first attack is going to miss. It's going to make a second attack to try and leech some vitality from you. That's going to be a 22.
That also misses.
I'm not sure Machamp can hit you.
I have a 26.
Yeah.
Light song.
Oh, Machamp 18 or higher to hit. Perfect.
What's the chance? Yeah, I'm trying to think of that. There's a fighting move that is 50% accurate, but really good. I'll think of it tonight. I'm trying to go to bed.
Punch? No.
No, I think Mach Punch always hits. Or no, I'm thinking of fighting
Double
Aura Sphere.
Rage?
No, it's a fighting move that causes confusion.
So this is
high jump kick.
High jump.
High jump kick.
That's the one.
It's very volatile.
That's the one
Yeah.
where you crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
All right.
Figure it out.
This large worm horror is next. And we are just going to move into kind of the center of this area as far as it can. Which will cue another polearm master, I am sure. A reaction.
I only have one reaction.
Didn't know if it was a reaction or not. I can't remember.
Show is.
Just want things to go faster.
I like how Brad's cat is just in frame. Just
He does it all the time. It's
chilling.
great.
Yeah, you couldn't even tell at first because I was like, "What is that?" And then it kind of blends in with the cat. Kind of blends in with the cabinet there behind it.
I love how big it makes the cat look. It's like its head's the same size as Brad's head.
Yeah, very stoned cat
All
friend.
I should switch to my phone and then have like a camera.
a cat cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I have a whole separate account, and the phone's like tracked to the cat's face.
All right, we're gonna make a couple tentacle attacks towards Moth.
Yay!
Oh yeah, look at that cat.
I'm not hard to hit.
Like, don't you see me here? Then petting range. Convenient petting range.
Yes.
Oh, do any of you need a kitten, by the way?
Dude, I would love one, but my grandpa would have a fucking aneurysm and die.
Okay, we don't want that then.
He is one of the most stubborn people alive. and I think he held a grudge against a cat for 18 years.
My God.
In
Right on with that.
all fairness, that cat was kind of an asshole, but
Kind of kitten.
It's a stray my dad took in.
Nice.
Or rather, it was pregnant, had kittens like away, but eventually the kittens started showing up to get fed,
Yeah.
and they were playing in this side yard where there's a dog, and so my dad is like, "Yeah, we gotta
Uh-oh.
capture them." So now they're in a room
Yeah.
in my dad's house with the mom cat. One
Yeah.
is a long-haired black cat. One I think it's like a wolf cat. Like it's like has a cool. It's not quite a tortie, but it's like a blend of black and brown, slightly long-haired. And the other two are short-haired, like silver tiger / like spotted cats.
Just UPS me the black cat.
Yeah,
There
the
we
black
go.
cat's the best.
Yeah.
He's the most outgoing so far.
They do a pretty good job with animals, apparently.
UPS.
FedEx too, actually.
I imagine that there's actually like an animal service that they have where it's like, hey, we'll transport
There is.
this animal for you. Yeah.
The zoo has
Wait, how far
FedEx
away do you live?
shipped
Where do you?
a
What city do you
Galapagos
live in?
tortoise from San Diego to Toledo.
I live near Pittsburgh.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
No accent at all, though.
Dude, I do a road trip to give you a cat.
Uh,
I don't know if the
Yeah.
cat wants that road trip, but
it's honestly, if it's a kitten, it's not bad.
okay.
honestly, the road trip's not bad either. It's about 4
Yeah.
hours there.
Billy just did it.
Oh, really? Just jump on that turnpike?
Yep.
Straight shot? That's
It
nice.
is. I don't know how much the Pennsylvania toll is. But the Ohio Turnpike toll is $15.
That's
If
pretty
I,
much.
if I did the drive, my dad would pay for the tolls just so he can get the cat to like an actual nice home.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering about your back, Donovan.
I am sore,
Yeah.
but it's not bruised. I'm just kind of scratched up.
Oh, that's good.
Scratches honestly not that bad either.
Okay.
For those who care, we were playing disc golf this weekend, and as per every time you play disc golf, you get stuck in a tree. And I was like, oh, I can grab this branch and I'll just
And
fucking
this one's on a fucking hill too. So
yeah. I was like, I'll just
Shake-
grab this
shake.
branch and shake it. Yeah, and I got really aggressive with the shaking because it wasn't coming out, and tore the fucking branch off, and fell, stumbled, and like slammed my back of my shoulder into the tree itself.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Oh god.
And like actually like knocked bark off of the tree. It's like hit it pretty fucking hard.
it
Yeah.
was
Jeez.
it was pretty rough looking. So I'm glad to hear you're
Yeah,
just
no,
a little
I'm
bit
fine.
sore.
Honestly, I think the soreness is probably just from throwing the frisbees.
Using the back muscles,
It's actually like right the pectoral, like right up here, pretty bad.
your tip muscles.
All right. Well, that's damage to you, Moth.
How much was it?
It's going to be 2 strikes, 1 for 21
Yep.
bludgeoning damage, and 1 for 15 bludgeoning damage. And it's going to take its third attack to pull you in.
Okay. And those were well over 18, I'm assuming, to hit.
Yeah, 35 and 35.
Yep.
I don't think this thing is going to miss at all. It just doesn't deal a lot of damage after the first strikes. Yeah, make me an athletics check, please.
Athletics.
It's going to be contested against its strength.
Athletics? Trash.
Yes, please. Uh-oh. Athletics or acrobatics. You can use acrobatics as well, if that is better for you.
Acrobatics? Not trash. Still trash.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I will use I'll use Indomitable.
Oh.
Use Indomitable, reroll, saving throw. Click. Oh wait, no, this wasn't.
What are the chances that both of you save with an 11? is it
Oh.
also rolled an 11 with a natural 1.
Oh,
So you met
okay.
it. The first
Nice.
ever natural 1 success on a contested check.
Good job.
Well done. So you are moth, or not being
Reliable
pulled
talent.
towards the monster.
Okay.
So you're just you can't. You kind of move in this area if you want. You can't move away from the creature, but you can still attack and do everything else like normal.
Okay, so I'm currently grappled.
You are currently grappled, correct?
Okay.
And that brings us to your turn. You can remake that contested check at the end of every turn.
Okay. Well, he wanted to be a prick. So I'm just going to activate my Sith markings. The first 4, Purity, Blood, Fury, and Cleansing. Those are going to go off as I make 4 attacks. My action will be 3 attacks from the propulsion cannon, and then I will use a bonus action to, what's it called? I think it's Throwing Strike. What is it called? Thrown, weapon fighting. Where did it go? I can use a bonus action to make another attack. I just don't know what it's called. Motherfucker. I'll find it before I make it.
I know what you're talking about.
Quick toss.
Quick toss.
Yep. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll just go ahead and do those all now. I have sharpshooter.
Pebbles has quick toss.
I have sharpshooter. So does this thing look like big and fleshy? Not like a big armored fuckboy.
It is almost entirely made of worm flesh. Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes just to start. All right. Propulsion cannons. This will also be force damage if it matters. And I have a +10. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do all the attacks first, and then just add them up if that's fine. All right.
For me,
Not good. Better.
that one
Better.
hits. That one hits. So all but the first one.
And I'll spare the details of how this looks.
I look awful. I just saw that.
I will go ahead. Do you want me to separate necrotic damage?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Do need you to separate necrotic.
Okay. I was fearful of that because it's a big worm. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of dice because of things. I'll do the standard force damage first.
Okay.
And let me verify toss. Quick toss. Weapons damage roll. It's 30 die. Should be a D10. Three attacks. 1. Oh, nice. 2 1s. So 30 force damage.
Okay.
And the necrotic will be 3 hits. And I believe it's D6. Yep, D6s. And then the amount of damage that I do to this thing with necrotic. Let's see how this is worded. You regain the number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. So that might be affected by that freezing and this worm.
It will. It's not immune, but it is it's resistant to necrotic. So whatever you deal, you'll regain half of that.
Yep. Oh,
Or what? Yeah.
it's
You know what I mean.
Regain number of hit points of the damage you dealt. Yep. So that'd be half. So it'd be 18.
18? Cool.
All right. Suck up some healing.
No big hits though. Not bad at all.
Yeah, considering my dice betrayed me, pretty good.
Right. Moth, if this is the end of your turn, if you have nothing left, you can remake an athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, I was gonna say since I'm grappled, I can't really. Even though I have a million different types of evasion, I'm currently grappled. So, and that was
It's not bad. DC 13.
You said or acrobatics or athletics?
Yep, either one.
25.
Break off. You don't break off the tentacle, but you slither out of there. 25.
Just like turn my body and like let the jet engines just like burn away the tentacle.
Yeah. All right, that brings us to Lyra.
All right. I'm already here with this guy, so I will strike with my Holy Avenger that you let me have.
Holy.
Oh, I was the one that gave you all a legendary item.
Here.
Holy Avenger
17.
Rapier. It just sounds so funny to me. 17 does hit, yes.
Yeah, a rogue wielding a Holy Avenger is such a cool thought.
Right, and this will be okay with your sneak attack damage. Total damage for 57.
Wait, but I don't. The radiant against fiends are. Is this a fiend?
No, it's not.
Okay,
No,
so
these
let's make sure
are
that this math did this correctly.
these are aberrations.
Okay. I think we just so we just add
Sorry, monstrosities. These are monstrosities.
yeah, so 46 damage, don't do the 57.
46. Perfect.
And
Label these. Why was I gonna forget which one is which?
that's it, right? I get sneak attack. I don't get 2 attacks though for a rogue, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep,
Unless
just
you
the
have
one.
sort of like bonus offhand attack or something.
Yep. I'm good then.
Not that I think it's going to make a huge difference, Barlos, but as I'm learning my character, the Machamp takes 7 more points of damage. It's 5 for Song of Victory, which I didn't realize wasn't added in, and then 2 because the Staff of Power is a +2 weapon.
Hell yeah. That's why we're doing this. Get used to these people.
I also should have rolled a d8 for the damage, but I'm not going to do that.
We're learning as we go. All right, Lyra. Any bonus actions, or you want to stay on top of the sky?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right, that brings us to Halbarad, the Wizard Warlock.
Okay. Let's see here. Bonus action. I want to use my silver pieces and attack the one who's grappling our fighter. So like the tentacle dude.
Okay.
So that's basically 10 slam attacks, and it says it could be bludgeoning, Or it could be like piercing, slashing, depending on their shape, and since they're silver pieces, let you decide. Slashing.
Certainly not bludgeoning. I'll let you pick between piercing or slashing.
Let's do slashing.
Okay.
Um,
And that is 1d4 plus 4.
so that's times 10. Let's see here.
And you have to make an attack for each of them. It's plus 8 to hit. Yep. Are you sending all 10 of them over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I somehow macro this to be faster? So I guess so let me just do.
So if you do it on D&D, or sorry, Roll20, it'll have each of the rolls listed out. You'll have to find out what's success and what's failure.
Yeah, that works. 2 nat ones. Dang. All of the other hits, or all of the other attacks hit, though. So you got 8 out of 10.
Okay. So then that's going to be 1d4 plus 4 times 8. Okay. I should have just done 10d20. I don't know why I did 1d20. Okay.
You'll get it next time.
Yeah.
Bane of summoning spells is figuring out the best way to manipulate the digital dice. Much more to keep track of than 2 dryads.
I like my
You just used for good berries.
So 54 slashing.
Dang. Good hit.
Okay. For my action, is this line of sight to the Machamp? I guess.
I don't know. I would say that you.
I've got movement too, so.
Yeah, I would say with Moth and Gendrul in this area too, you cannot really see it well enough to attack it.
That's okay. I've got movement, and if am I using these steps? I know you said flat ground, right? So.
Yeah, it's all flat.
Kraken statue, flat.
Just flat. Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't exist. It on the floor. It's one of those 3D chalk things that artists do in the cities.
Oh shit! Yeah. Now it looks like a really long Kraken.
Yeah. It looks like you're falling down a canyon. I can't believe it.
Well, I'm not standing in the perspective, that it's meant to be.
Right. Yeah, it just looks like
now it's
it lives really within the uncanny valley. Yeah.
Okay. So this should be good. Yeah.
Yes, you can certainly see it now.
And then I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at 7th level.
Oh Jesus! Do it. Expend your build right now. What's the max potential with this build with a 7th level magic missile? Something crazy, right?
Why did it just roll like one single?
4 damage. That's it.
I'm
Next
sure. Check out this OP build, dude. 4 force damage. Yeah, something about that's not right.
So should be 9 darts.
Right.
And then each one I think should be a +6 because of the curse on the champ, the hex curse. Adding 5.
I think that's per hit. Yeah.
Per damage roll. Yeah.
I don't know how hex reads because I've never played a warlock, but
I can show.
So magic missile.
I
It's
think
an
I
additional dart for every slot
can
above
usually display
second.
everything. One thing I can't display is Hexblade's Curse, apparently. Okay. On BTT. That's all right.
You have 9 darts that deal 1d4 plus 1. And then with the hex, it's a plus 5 per dart.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'll just do 9d4 because I
I
don't
want
know.
to read.
It might be doing something weird because usually you have to have the same token name as your character sheet.
I just want to read the
How much
actual
Halberad wants
verbiage.
Eric.
Does it say that it requires a?
Magic.
Is it a strike or an attack roll?
It says attack roll,
So
Any attack roll you make against,
there's Magic Missile.
which might bypass it.
Right, because magic missile just hits; it doesn't require an attack.
Well, the one line about damage says you gain a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus. And then the bit about the attack roll says any attack roll you make against the cursed target is a critical hit on 19 or 20. So they're two different pluses.
Oh, okay. So it is a plus 5.
Times
All right. Yeah.
9 or whatever.
Yeah. So just roll 9d4.
Okay.
And then we add what, 54 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so roll 9d4. Jesus. Okay. That's the build. There we go.
Yay.
No, 4 damage.
So 7th levels.
There's a little bit more build that I can do besides the Hexblade Curse. That's
132 damage on one. How
force damage.
How would you like to do this, Halberad?
Whoa. I mean, so these
I already
darts.
answered that question a lot.
These darts, I mean, it looks like I probably have one for each finger, one extra finger, you know, and then
Very
just
Vernian.
Halberad only has 9 fingers. Yeah.
as they dance there, they're made of like a blue flame, like a light blue flame, at the hottest part of the flame, and you know, one of the hotter parts of any flame, and shooting at him, and then each one, you know, would make a forceful impact of its own, sort of a dart piercing through, but also making like a little ripple and force and shock into the body of whatever creature it hits. Maybe like into, you know, a thing making an implosion into sand as if something's been dropped, you know, above sand, right? So it's kind of affecting the ripple
Hell
of the
yeah.
whole body 9 different times. And then probably just sort of looks like he just topples back, just literally falls into his back slowly.
Andrew, right in front of you, you see this creature that has just run up to you and attempted some attacks towards you. Get pelted with these tiny little missiles, fall backwards and explode into this sea of worms and just start like scurrying away that aren't burned or severed in half.
I don't suppose anybody other than Billy has played Resident Evil 0.
I haven't.
No.
It's like a Resident Evil game where they had to change the virus every game, right? This game was like everything's leeches, and like all the enemies were like this, were just like big masses of leech things.
Gross. All right. Yeah. Good hit, Halberad. Anything else on your turn? Do you have anything else that you can do?
No, I've moved bonus action.
Great.
I regained
Drool,
2 hit points now that it's died, but I'm at full health.
Nice. 2 hit points for all that effort. Andrew, we are to you. You've just watched this giant worm creature explode in front of you, and you're right next to a bigger one. What are you doing?
I'm going to. For my action, I will throw up. That's it. Just throw up.
I will vomit explosively all over the floor.
Cast Mirror Image.
What is that, like acid splash? Poison spray?
Then, as a bonus action, I will take my polearm attack on the big boy. Say 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
How much overkill was that on the sandworm? Should I have like taken my magic missiles and started choosing out different targets?
Not too much. It was maybe 16 points of force damage over. So it wasn't terrible.
26 points of damage on Big Roast 2.
All right.
And that's it for my turn.
Now it's going to be all of these smaller guys. Starting with the one, we're going to go top down with the red one right next to Vern. It is. Not Vern. Sorry, Lyra.
That's good.
We get it. I've went to call Moth Death 5 times already.
Yeah.
In my head. It doesn't help that the nameplates are on and it literally says their name.
I know. I know. It's gonna try and attack a few of you. Actually, it's going to take a multi-attack, 2 slams against Lyra, and it's going to try and cast a quick spell up at Halbarad as well. So these first 2 attacks.
Who's casting a spell?
Small
dudes?
red mage up at the top here.
Are they all mages?
They are all the same, yes.
Okay.
So Lyra, that's going to be 23 and 22 to hit respectively for the 2 slam attacks.
Okay. I will use my reaction on one. They both hit, obviously, but I'll use my reaction on one to uncanny dodge and halve the damage.
Okay. Damage for the first one. We'll say
this
that's
one
5.
is the halved one. Okay.
5 and then 7 for 12 total bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And it's going to shoot out attack towards Halbarad. 22 to hit Halbarad.
That hits.
Or you really need me? Come here. You want to say hi to everybody?
Doing a microphone. Let's move.
It moves a little bit, yeah. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
All right, say hi.
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 Hi, Archer.
Archer rolled you an 8, guys. I forgot to tell you that. I have the dice
Thanks,
right there, but
Archer.
you can substitute an 8 somewhere.
I might be upset about that, but a 1 worked today, so.
I have to get a hole. little bit so you can see.
Hey, are you about to go night night? Go night night.
Ooh, night night.
Say night, guys.
Say night night.
See you later,
All right.
dude.
Good night.
It's amazing.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, baby. Ugh. Have a good night, babe. Don't hit your head on that.
Night, night. Your room or not on top of it.
Is ever crack your neck and like feel yourself get hit points back?
Your room?
Yeah.
That's happened to
Yeah,
us.
it's a second wind.
Oh, God, yeah.
Man, we love that.
The one that I always love is after I do my monthly sports massage. Like after that, I crack my neck, and it's just like
God, yeah.
liberation.
All right, we're gonna say so. That's 18 points of damage for Albarad. We're gonna move on to the blue mage right here, and he will actually run down to you, Moth, and do the same type of thing. He's gonna take 2 slam attacks against you and send 1 Eldritch Beam up at Albarad. So same exact action. 2 strikes against you. 23 and a 15 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. For 4 bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna shoot up an attack at Halberad. Uh-oh. 8 to hit. Jesus Christ. So that was at 22, 44, 47. Uh-oh. Kill Halberad right here. Red, you took 18 force damage from the red mage and 47 force damage from the blue mage. It was a critical hit.
Damn.
There were no
Where's
saving
that
throws.
build
They
now,
just
Brad?
they hit.
No saving throws, they were attack rolls. The first one hit you, and the second one was a crit. Moving on to the green mage, it is going to do the exact same thing. It's going to run up to you, get right in your face, Moth, and do the same thing. 2 slams. I almost used the wrong sheet there. 26 and a critical fail.
1 hits.
First one for 9 bludgeoning damage. And that is going to send an Eldritch Bolt down to Gandrul. Moving over here to the orange guy, we're going to come up here and attempt to flank Lyra. He's going to take 2. He's going to use all 3 of his attacks to slam, all at advantage. So first one is a 26 to hit. Second one is a 14 to hit, which misses. And the third one is a 22 to hit. So 2 attacks, 26 and 22, Lyra.
6 and 22.
Or 6 bludgeoning damage and 10 bludgeoning damage.
6 and 10.
Yep.
Some very easy math, so thank you. That worked
The
really well.
one will run
My
right
subtraction.
up to Gendrul. 3 slam attacks on you, Gendrul.
I will take my attack opportunity again.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
7 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
28 points of damage.
Nice. That is purple. And you said your AC is at 26?
Correct.
Perfect. None of those hit. This one is going to throw 3 Eldritch bolts at you, Moth, from where it is off to the left.
Well, he's dying first.
18, 12, and 20.
12 misses. The others hit.
Okay. Yeah, for a combined total of 45 force damage.
Nice.
And that is the end of their turn. We come back around to the worm horror. It is going to, and this is at the top of the round, so you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish, Gendrul. It is going to move away from you and move up into the battlefield a little bit.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. If you say so, I will through my spells.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's fun. That's a picture that helpful. As a reaction, I'd like to cast Legend Lore.
Tell
Cast
me where
augury.
I'll do a Cone of Cold,
Hell yeah.
which will spare us the. Well, it's allegedly a way to do this now. Tap the corner. Cone. And it's a 60-degree cone. It's a 60-foot cone. I think D&D cones are 90 degrees. Basically, it's going to hit. Allow me to skimp that dude up there by Lyra?
Allow that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Is that a dex save?
It's a Constitution save.
On save, all right.
Speaking of con saves, I'm going to do a concentration check.
It's for the 2 mages.
Okay. I don't have animate objects.
No, it's coin.
Yeah, those are gone.
My boy.
The DC is 22, by the way.
Okay, so they both fail.
Okay.
And con save for the horror should be popping up here. There we go. 23. Nice.
So
the
25 on a fail and 13 on a success. Full damage.
that was orange and pink.
And worth noting, any creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws.
Hmm.
Did you ever want like a giant ice tentacle monster?
Yeah. That's what this octopus is up at the top of the map.
So,
Yeah.
It's just a cone of cold. Eldritch horror. Just a moth. Wait,
Moth?
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. He didn't actually take his turn. That I forgot. That was just a reaction. Great. So now that I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
we are going to. It is going to pick 3 targets. And we are going to. We'll pick. I'm going to pick Halbarad because you're all the way up away from me. Gendrul and Lyra. And it is going to shoot a larva pod at you. I need a dex save from all 3 of you, please.
Ooh, I think I have a thing for dex saves.
evasion.
I would hope so.
Baby.
I don't think it helps you here, but you have it.
Can you get like half impregnated?
I
Larva pod?
already used my reaction, but this is
Evasion, you don't need a reaction.
right. I think it's just okay.
Yeah, you good.
If you guys get like 25 deck saving throws in a roll, I'm sorry.
Where would I find evasion? I swear I read it. I know I read it.
I'm in her features and
Uh,
traits.
features.
Do your class features.
So evasion, basically, if it's a deck saving throw against something that lets you take half damage, success you'll take half on a. I'm sorry, to success you'll take nothing, on a failure you'll take half.
Okay.
So things against like fireball and stuff like that, it's super good.
Got it.
This does allow you to take half damage. So whatever you roll, you'll at least take half.
It would be a half impregnated.
Yeah.
Not again.
I'm not seeing evasion anywhere.
Last time that happened, I had a Vern.
Yeah.
I know.
I see it on your sheet.
Redo?
It's
Where?
right. Yeah, it's between Uncanny Dodge and Panache.
Class features.
Under your class features.
Or else I'm thoroughly enjoying how
Oh, okay.
screwed your cameras tonight.
That's pretty good.
I look totally normal for me, so I'm glad that it is. Oh,
So dex
trapped
saving
in
throw.
mommy. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it.
Try it again. It like doesn't. Hang on. Let's refresh this character sheet.
Remember to throw me a dex save, please.
Yeah, it wasn't triggering.
You're not Halbrad. You're Lyra.
It wasn't working for me either, by the way.
I need one too, though, don't I?
Yes, you do. I just
it's
assumed
not.
that you heard me.
Oh. Yeah.
If it's not triggering, you can just use the dice roller in the either on D&D Beyond or in
Yeah,
Roll
that's what I had to do. Brad, you might have to do that as well.
What do I miss?
Roll your deck save and roll 20.
What am I deck saving for?
Being impregnated by a worm.
Yeah, you see a giant larval pod being launched at your location.
That's
Uh,
neither
can I
magic
use-
nor spell effect, is it?
I can use lucky here, right? And re-roll that.
Yeah.
I think so.
What
Oh,
the
right.
Can it
fuck?
be any?
Brad. Oh no.
It better be against being charmed or a magic
Oh my
or
God.
spell effect.
Oh, Lyra, why do you? It's the curse of the family.
That's all right. You still have evasion, so you're only taking half damage. You're good.
Yeah, you're right.
You just use lucky to
s-
run out.
I could. I mean, might as well burn through him tonight, right?
Right. Yeah.
Here's a weird question, Barlos. Even though I know I saved, it has a target me, right?
I
It's
mean,
not an AoE.
yeah, I guess it does target you. Yeah.
I gotta roll for a duplicate here. I think that
What do you roll?
means it targets me. So let's use this. 6 or higher, yeah. So it hits me.
12 damage to both Lyra and Gendrul for failing with evasion and saving, and 24 damage to Halberad.
We change our 7 rule to the rule of 3s.
3.
Yeah.
Damn. Holy shit.
We're gonna move on down to Moth.
All right. Time to start blasting some wizard things. What do these things look like?
They're like dressed in robes like mages, but they're all made of worms. Their entire body is just
worm.
writhing worms.
I was like, they kind of look like a person. They're actually
They're humanoids in basic form,
okay.
but not in substance.
Let's start it off with turning around and start blasting 2 homies next to me. I'll go ahead. I'll make these. First, what I'll do these first couple as a sharpshooter. So I'll take a -5. Make 2 attacks, see how that goes. All right, not very good. How's an 18?
That just hits. That meets it.
Okay, see how squishy these boys are. I will take another charge for another tattoo. Do you still want to separate necrotic for these guys too, or force?
For these, you do not need to. No.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm still going to, so I can do the track the health thing. Oh, wait,
Okay.
no, it shows it separately, right? Yeah, it shows it separately. It should be all right.
Should, yeah.
Six, 12, 15 hit points. Okay. 36 to that guy. He's still
Right.
doing stuff.
Was that blue or green?
Green.
Green. He's still up. Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead.
He took the full hit though. He's not resistant to anything.
Okay. Third attack. Go ahead against my better judgment. 18 to hit. Hits.
That hits. So against green?
Yep. Still against green.
Okay.
Go ahead and type all this nonsense in again. Take another tattoo. 37. Heal back.
Ooh, damn.
10, 12.
Nice.
Just remembered shield. Fuck. Against that crit from way earlier. I don't know.
Oh, right.
24 made a difference.
Well, if a crit's gonna hit you, right?
Crit.
It was 47 that you took when it was crit, I thought.
So 24 AC.
Oh,
Yeah, 20 to hit is always going to hit you. Crit's
Really?
always going to hit you, unless you have adamantine or. Well, actually, even if you have adamantine, I think you still
What-
get hit.
What about
You don't
this
take crit
larval?
damage.
Yeah, you just take normal damage.
What about this larval pod? Should I have done absorb elements? Is it elemental damage?
No.
No. Damn.
No.
Why you gotta do this?
It was hentai damage.
Jeez.
So 37 to green again.
Great. You blow off one of its arms.
Still standing. Jesus.
Still standing.
Okay. Well, fuck. Bonus action. Second wind. Which is, I'll roll that. If I can type. Second wind. That's nice. 25. Heal back up.
Oh yeah.
Then gonna go ahead and action surge.
There we go.
First attack's gonna be regular on Arm Boy. How's 14?
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay, I will use a superiority die to add precision attack, so I can add a d10 to my attack roll. Great, 15. That's 15. Probably doesn't hit, huh?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, second attack.
Nope.
Do it again. Precision
Here
attack,
we go.
17.
Jesus, dude.
That does hit.
Okay.
Does hit.
Say, Billy, you're having some fucking bad rolls on Friday too.
Think another. Yeah, because I need to heal up. I'll think another icky tattoo. 22. So 13 heals.
That is exactly what you needed.
Perfect.
To fell the green mage.
And then I'm going to use my last attack to who do I feel like I've seen this thing shoot tentacles at least 30 feet.
Yeah, at least. Shoot the larval pods even further.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and shoot Blue Mage.
Okay.
And I will do a sharpshooter attack. 17 hit.
17 hits. Yep.
Sweet.
Blue mage is the only one on the map that has not been hit yet.
Okay. Well, he's got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Good hit. 42.
Yeah. Strong hit.
And it should top. That's actually a pretty good roll. Let's see, 10, 20 for healing. Okay. Magically through the power of arcane Sith glyphs and Soviet Union power, Moth is completely healed. That is all.
Not for long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The worm horror will take a legendary action.
Can I do one thing
And
before
try-
you do a thing?
Go ahead.
So I have mobile. I shot Blue Mage. I want to try to go basically do a movement, but I would still get an opportunity attack from tentacles. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing with mobile, I don't know, have we had anybody who's had mobile? So pretty much if I make an attack at a creature, I can basically disengage for free. So blue mage,
Can't make an attack of opportunity.
but
Uh,
hentai boy could.
Yep, tentacles is definitely going to. He's going to make a tentacle attack towards you because you are within range of that. For 27 to hit.
40. Yes, 27 hits.
Right. Throw me either an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Balls.
You're not getting away.
I'll
You
go
are staying right there because you are grappled.
Okay. He gets that on a reaction attack.
That's his. Yep. Anytime he uses the tentacle attack. Yep.
Okay.
And now he's going to use a legendary action, a different legendary action now than what he would have done. He's just going to pull you in and bite at you. So he's going to pull you 5 feet towards him. That does not provoke an attack of opportunity from the others. And roll to bite.
Roll for bite.
For 21 piercing damage, Moth.
Does it hit me?
I think it does.
I'm assuming it rolled a 37.
Yeah. 32, but close enough. That brings us to Lyra.
Okay, if I disengage, does that mean I can move without getting hit with? I don't know, would these mages have opportunity attacks?
Yes.
I guess I don't.
They-
They would. Okay.
they-
So if I
punch us.
disengage, if I use my cunning action, which allows a bonus action to disengage, I can then move away and not have them hit me, right? Isn't that what disengaging's about?
Correct.
Okay, I never disengage, so I'll do that. I'll burn my bonus action because in order to get my sneak attack damage, I can't have something else within 5 feet of me. So I'll just go right there, and I will
Great.
hit the red mage. Red mage makes me miss Final Fantasy Tactics.
I've been thinking about this entire time.
Yeah, and blue mage. Blue mage is the one that learns monster attacks, right?
I'll tell you this: I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. I played
Oh, nice.
the Final Fantasy card game, which had those characters in it.
Oh, okay. It's honestly, it's the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played. All the tactics games.
I saw my uncle suffer through it for like 180 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Okay, let's do that. Sneak attack damage. To actually make that matter. Or wait, was it already added? I didn't actually look. No,
It was not added.
Oh. What? Okay. Didn't it add itself last time? Oh, it's because I didn't do the. Hang on. Can we? Oh no, it's not even doing the thing where I roll for damage in the thing anymore. Okay, never mind. Fine. Just do it this way.
Yeah, who knows what's going on? I'm not
I don't know.
really sure why this.
32.
Nice. 32 plus your 9.
9. Yeah. And then
Hey, that's not bad.
no
That's
radiant.
not bad.
Yeah.
With that hit, you just chop him in half. He's still standing, but you kind of just
With my
like
rapier?
locked the top of his. Yeah, you just kind of locked that. He's made of worms, so he's just.
Okay, so I can chop with it. It's just it's interesting.
It's not a solid mass. You just separate the top of his body away.
I see. That's good.
But yeah, he's kind of staggering around. Brad, if you're still with us. Sure.
Sorry, just eating.
Oh, nice.
Mm, I think I'll use Ice Storm with my Frost Staff of Frost.
Okay.
And I am an evocation wizard, so 1 plus the spell levels, number of allies to choose to successfully save and take no damage.
There you go.
Everyone in the party. All right.
Right in the middle of the map.
Yeah, let's try to get everyone. It's
Well,
a
what's
20-foot.
What's the radius on that?
20-foot cylinder.
20-foot radius. Okay.
Eyeballing it somewhere where Teth is. Sorry, Moth.
Like
20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
it's probably about as good as you can get. That leaves at the purple one. So you can choose between the orange one or the purple one. Whether you want to get those.
I'm gonna say go down 10 feet or go down 5 feet. Go on top of Moth. Your side.
Yeah, I'll let that.
So it's DM discretion.
Like an arcane check for.
If I let the cone of cold hit that one, I'll let the I'll let this one hit too.
Okay.
Everybody,
Okay. So I'm gonna
drop that bomb, man.
Dex 20.
Okay.
You have careful spell.
1, 2, 3.
The
4.
evocation wizard is a sculpt spell. So any evocation blast spell, I get to choose people to be immune.
Okay,
to.
so it acts like careful spell or whatever it is, but it's yeah.
It's very good.
What was the DC? 20, you said?
20, yeah.
Okay. So tentacles and 3 of the mages fail. Sorry, 2 of the mages fail.
Okay. Let me get my roll here. So half damage on a successful save. Did I display Ice Storm? I think I did. Yeah, so I displayed it. So it appears to be 26 total, and then half that for saves. The storm's area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Okay. The red mage is gone. He failed and took too much damage.
I'm hoping, I don't know if anyone's doing concentration, but force some concentration checks. Maybe not. I think the color has me fooled to think that they're all concentrating.
Oh yeah, yeah. None of them are concentrating on anything. Red is gone. Green is gone.
Hmm.
Everybody else is still standing though.
Okay.
Blue doesn't look great.
Okay.
Frostbite got to him a little bit. Else on your turn, Halberad?
Maybe. Do any of my allies have not reacted, so therefore may have a reaction available
I
between
believe
Moth and Gendrul?
Moth and Gendrul
I
both.
use mine.
You used yours.
Oh yeah, you used yours at the top of the round. Yeah, Moth would still have hers available.
Okay. But I don't think I can telekinetic shove something that big. Let's see here. Well,
I don't know if there's a size restriction on
Oh.
that. Ironically,
that's funny. Yeah, because it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me try to telekinetically shove the large one away from Moth, our tentacle. So it's a strength saving throw of DC 18. They need to be within 30 feet of me, so I need to get a little closer to do it.
Plus 10. So they need to roll. Is it plus 10?
Where is 30 feet away?
They need to roll below an 8. And they did not. 22 for the save.
Okay, so I've moved here 15 feet. You said 22 for the save?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like they're able to withstand my attempt, and nothing happens. You see Halberad look like he's constipated or something, but I'm just kidding.
That brings us to Gendrul.
I think I'm just gonna beat the shit out of this dude.
My rest of my movement.
So it'll be 3 attacks against Purple Boy. That's a crit.
nice.
Yeah, I guess
There you go.
I'll save my bonus action. Should he die?
Yeah, 15. Okay.
There's my damage. Crit for 50 damage. Solid hit.
How do you want to do this?
And I'm not feeling creative. She's just flourishing her staff of power and is annoyed that this thing's trying to kill her. And so she brings the stick down and explodes him into a pile of worm guts.
Good enough for me. You have a bonus action that you can use freely, Gendrul. What would you like to do?
Actually, you have a second attack as well. I guess I should. Did the first attack kill it?
Yeah.
In that
Yep.
case, I will take my second attack. This jabroni.
Right.
And that would have been a 25 to hit for that one.
That hits.
Take 35 points of damage.
Okay.
Then bonus action attack. Price. He has a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
30. Damn, those are good D12 rolls. 36 points of damage.
Nice.
And that is it for intro.
Hits, man. It is going to a legendary action and launch a couple more larval pods.
Oh no.
3 of you that aren't directly attached to it. So the same 3 as before: Gendrul, Halbarad, and Lyra. I need a dex save from all 3 of you, please.
You also can't get a robot pregnant, so
That's yeah, that's true.
That is going
Too difficult to
to
do that.
target one of my duplicates.
That's the third 12. Trent.
I'm using lucky again.
agree.
I'm doing it again. I don't care.
Go for it.
Oh my
Go for that fourth 12.
I'm gonna throw up.
Hey!
There we go. There we go. Yeah, no damage for you, Lyra.
Damn straight.
The other 2 of you, unfortunately, have failed.
I need a duplicate.
Oh,
I have failed though.
Nice.
failed. Yeah.
Mm.
For 21 bludgeoning damage. That takes us to our mages. We have 3 of them left standing: blue, orange, and pink. We're going to start with blue.
Halbarad is down.
Uh-oh.
Brad's down.
Man, we should have had some healers.
Which is what his son
what's up
has
with
tried
that?
to do.
Right. Yeah, man, if only Eric was here.
I thought plot wise my dad died a different way, but yeah, here we go.
That's what they told Eric. He died in this chamber.
For no reason
these
too, yeah.
3 strangers for no reason fighting worms. Yeah.
Missed a really big revenge arc for Eric in the desert there.
Yeah. Man,
Nice.
if we had only known. 3 Eldritch bolts going out here. 1 towards Lyra. 19 to hit Lyra.
Yeah.
For 21 force damage. 1 at Gendrul, which misses, and the third one will also go towards Gendrul. Still misses barely. Down to up to the orange guy. He will move up and take 3 slam attacks on you, Lyra. 18, 20. Does 18 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not terrible damage. What's that? 18? 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
For the pink one, he'll move around this way. And it's going to throw some bolts towards Moth. 5, 20, and 14. I'm assuming that last one does not hit you.
The 20 hits, 14 does not.
A total of 44 force damage, Moth.
Ow. Was that 3 hits? Oh no, that was a crit.
And moving up to the top of the order to the worm horror. It is going to take its entire turn to try and start assimilating you into its body, Moth. Start pulling you into its worm mass. Make me either not an intelligence, not that, acrobatics or athletics one more time.
Bet you I'll roll shit.
EC 26. No. It is going to, you will push past the outer membrane, and you are now inside of it, Moth.
Okay. You know, this is actually, I'm alright with this. Get me away from these fucking wizards.
Well, I'm just going to keep you there. You're right here, right now. You give me a con save, please. Oops.
19.
That'll save. No acid damage for you right now. But that is the horror's turn. Moth, it is your turn. You are grappled and restrained. You can use your action to try and break the restraint.
I mean, I'm inside of it. It's got to be pretty easy to hit, right?
Yeah. So you have 0 movement, but you can act as normal.
Okay.
Also, you don't need to breathe, so
Yeah, I don't give a
there's
shit.
no direct threat to you.
I mean, we've been wailing on this guy for a little bit, so I guess I'll just shoot the big worm man.
There you go.
Even though the wizards are much worse because they keep critting us. Sure. I will unleash a volley of attacks.
There we go.
Sure. I'll use sharpshooter. Does 11 hit? Probably not.
It does not. No. Your mounted weapon misfires, unfortunately.
I will add a superiority die. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit. That beats it.
Okay. There's so many things I have to click and mark down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will separate this fucker. That's right. He doesn't care about necrotic. Cool. I'll just let me do all the attacks first, and then I'll try to do big brain math. Second attack, balls. I'm just gonna let that one go. Third attack, 22.
That hits.
Bonus action, fourth attack.
That misses.
Dump another dice into it. Does an 18 hit?
That hits.
Okay, mark that off. All right, now I'm out of superiority dice. And that was 3 hits, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll do the necrotic first. So half to 16. And force. Oh god, it's gonna be a million. See, there was 2. One was quick toss. 3 hits. D1.
It's good that we're getting used to this now. So that's a good hit.
Yep. Nice. Let me make sure I marked everything off. Literally the most annoying thing is I literally have to go to like every single tab and click on things.
Yeah.
I don't have track ammo.
And Drool, and well, I guess it's a giant monster. So Gendril, you're the only one that would know that Moth got sucked inside of it. But Lyra, you also would see a giant spout of worms just explode out of the top of this creature.
Pew, pew,
Metal.
pew.
Did some significant damage.
I'm trying to think. I do I don't know if I did it last time, but I didn't remember it. Do I do a roll at the end for the grapple?
You'll still be restrained, but you can try and contest the grapple, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess last time it grappled me after my turn, so I wouldn't have been able to do shit.
Yeah, you're restrained because you're inside, you're grappled because of the tentacle. That's the distinction.
Yeah. Which dice is gonna betray me? Oh, hey.
Yeah, you break away from the tentacle. So you'll have to make another check to get out, but you at least are no longer grappled.
Nice. All right, that's it.
Lyra.
I'm gonna go after that orange guy. Start beside me.
If you can exceed 50 damage, you will kill him outright.
Ooh. Can I do that?
He has. You can with your sneak attack if you roll well.
Holy Avenger.
All right.
These are fiend worms, right?
Well,
They
I
take
definitely
extra
hit, at
damage.
least.
Nice.
Yeah, 30's gonna hit. 30's gonna hit.
I was so expecting a natural one there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
You only have to get 41 sneak attack damage.
What are you, level 15?
And
I
I
mean,
can get.
Level-
Okay, my
not
maximum
impossible.
is 42, so I have to almost
Is
get.
it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking as a total.
I did not reach my goal.
Right. That's all right.
Oh, max could
Damage
be
is still respectable.
48. 86. Okay.
Oh wait.
So that means
86
the thing that you
yeah, you're
rolled
right.
was even worse.
It's all right. It's
Yeah.
summer.
Just a reminder that
It's
you were
summer.
even further away from your maximum.
yeah. I'm rubbing it in.
That was a good hit, though. That was a big hit. Anything else?
Oh, it's okay.
I love how Halberad just comes out
No.
like flailing and then just goes down. Like
That's going to bring us to Halberad. I'm going to roll your death save for you. Do you have any modifiers for your saving throws?
yes, so +1 on saves for my ring of protection.
Okay.
And then advantage on concentration. That's not gonna help. But what is it? I have advantage on spells and magical effects, so no, that's not gonna help.
So Eric, I'm sorry, I forgot you were down. I could have gone over and like stabilized you or something, right?
The DM just like dangled the golden nugget of like
I mean,
50 hit points.
you can't heal him. Realistically, there's not really anything you can do.
Yeah, give it
Stabilize
a
him with
few
a
seconds.
medicine check.
Yeah,
I have a love potion, I think.
sweet.
That'll do the trick.
Fall in love with dying here, or
Yeah.
Halberad.
Yeah.
Total
Can you-
acceptance.
Can you search my body and find the sinking ring on me, which turns things into quicksand? And so that way I'm already just buried.
Sink into it.
All right, Gendril. Got a big tentacle monster
Oh,
and
how did I do?
2 mages to go.
How
I'm
did
not
I
gonna
do?
tell you.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Um,
You
Gotcha.
rolled a death saving throw. That's how you did.
okay.
Successfully
I'm gonna burn an 8th level spell
Let's
slot
get tempted.
and cast Disintegrate on the big time boy.
Damn.
It's gonna be just 2 of us here pretty soon, so I need to make sure Moth doesn't die at least.
Yo, I have teleport. I don't know. I should have done that probably.
Yeah, deck save if I can say that before.
All right.
Actually, no, yeah,
25.
legendary actions is probably pretty dumb. I don't know if it takes half damage.
I mean, I just thought they do. Something in a finger of death.
No, it just saves.
Really?
Sure does. And then I will take my bonus action. And that's like losing spells, part of spellcaster, right? Losing that 8th level spell. Hits you
That
right in the
hurts.
feels.
Pain.
Oh no
28,
shit.
28 to hit. It'd be 28 points of damage. Oh, sorry, Moth. I tried.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm inside of it. I'm hidden from these wizards. You got more things to worry about than I do. I'm just being digested.
That is true.
No big deal.
Ma has very few troubles here. That's going to bring us back to the mages, starting with the blue mage. The blue mage is going to... This is alternate timeline. The blue mage is going to go over and attempt to attack Brad.
Fuck that guy.
Hi, Brad.
We're going to try for a forced failure here.
So you did. Have a good night.
I'm actually going to go to that assembly and mommy as well.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Yeah.
See you next week. Dude, Andrew's playing a rogue too, right? We have no support.
Correct. So a critical fail and then a critical success. That's wild. Which is 2 failed, 2 failed saves for you, sir.
You're not dead.
Dead yet, though.
I understand.
So that tells you how you rolled the first time.
It's the Cassis dungeon. At least I'll be,
Yeah.
ferried across. Yeah.
All right. Who do we have next? Orange guy. We're gonna make some slam attacks towards Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
18, 15, 19, Lyra.
I feel happy.
15, 19. Well, those all hit.
You said
I'll
I
use
try-
my reaction
right?
to have the first attack though.
Bye, Trent. See you next week.
Yeah, we'll try to survive.
Okay, well you have the 7 damage, so that's nice.
Yes.
We'll take 3 bludgeoning damage for that one. Oh, that's the wrong. Don't pay attention to the whatever just pops up. I hit the wrong thing on the wrong stat block. Yeah, don't pay attention to that 29. That's not real. 10 bludgeoning damage and 11 bludgeoning damage. So a grand total of, what is that, 28?
24. What? 3, 10, and
Sorry.
11? Yeah.
I was looking at
Yeah, I
7.
have-
Yeah, 24.
Even if it was 28, I would have still survived with 1 hit point.
Eh.
So.
And the pink guy is going to journey down here, and we're going to make some slam attacks on Gendrul. None of which hit. We are back to the Eldritch Horror, the Worm Horror, which is going to continue digesting Moth. Give me another con save, please.
It's nice that you're doing the one thing I actually still have resources to reroll.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to use it. Because I'm guessing a 14 isn't going to save against digestion.
It does not save, unfortunately.
I will use Indomitable.
Okay.
23.
He does save.
Nice.
You are going to take some damage, but not bad. 3 acid damage.
Oh,
Drops in the bucket.
Dude, Gendril, get in here.
Just fucking full cover.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking stick my head out or stick my gun out and shoot the mages and pop back in.
There you go. All right, Moth, go ahead. It is your turn. You are restrained, but you are no longer grappled.
How does that work? So I'm inside of it, but I'm not being held inside of it?
You are not being held by the tentacle anymore. You're just inside the mass of worms. So to exit the restraint, you can use your action to make a strength or athletics check, your choice,
No, fuck that.
to get out. Or you can stay in.
No, I ain't doing that shit. I'm attacking 3 times. I rolled shit for the first 2. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. 10 damage. Take that. Digestion.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything I can use.
And Drool, you start to see worms just falling off the side of the creature now. It seems to be dying from the inside out. Not there yet, but it is slowly crumbling apart.
Yeah.
Anything else, Moth?
Nope, that's it. I can't do anything else. I'm pretty tapped out.
All right, Lyra. Can you take him? Take him with your, what do you have? Like 4 hit points left? 3, 4 hit points?
I mean, you can kill him. You can probably kill him.
Yeah, stabby stab. All right.
Here we go.
And I was thinking about stabilizing Eric, but like the way things are going,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking stab him anyway. Again.
Yeah.
We also don't know that guy. We're all strangers, so it's like, oh, it's a shame for him, but I'm still alive.
That's true.
Lyra's holding her organs inside of her body currently.
It's literally the exact same thing I was getting last time.
Hey. That's right. 1 more point of damage from the sword itself.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Big sneak attack roll. And hit that 48.
Here we go. You don't need the 48 now, but that would be really cool to see right here.
2 more points than last time.
Hey, and that was enough to do it. That was enough to do
nice.
it. Is down.
All right. I will use my bonus action to fly away on my magic carpet. I'll stay in this thing.
That brings us to Halberad. Say +2 to your death saving throw.
Are you actually not moving though?
Oh,
staying right there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Where should I? I'll go over here to try to.
Say once again, we don't know each other, right?
We don't know each other, but I'll at least I don't want him to get stabbed again while he's lying down. You know.
That's rude.
So I'll make a mean face to the blue mage.
That's two. This counts as 2 successes, Halbrad. You just crit death save.
I was gonna say
Yes.
if you roll a 20 on a death save, you get back up with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So you are stabilized. You are prone, but you have 1 hit point, Halbrad.
All right.
Two characters with 1 hit point apiece there.
With 6 hit points between the
Unstoppable
two of you.
duo.
But Gedrul, this brings us to you.
The saving throw is on the beginning of the turn, so what's his face should have a turn. If I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, you're right. Halbrad, you have 1 hit point and you are prone.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to you, and the blue mage just below you.
Coming back to consciousness, Halbarad's going to animate objects once again. So the same 10 silver pieces.
Okay.
Seems like everything he does, he always has one enough finger. So they're all dancing above his fingers, these silver pieces.
Okay.
And he just is prone on his knees. And he's going to crawl to this side where he's going to get to the back of the mage. Is that half, basically? So I could do like 15 feet, quote unquote, of prone movement?
I
Crawling?
think that sounds correct. I don't know the exact rule on that for prone
So,
movement. Is it
would
half
you-
speed?
Just for flair, I want to crawl to like behind him and shoot
I'll
the
allow it. That's
pieces
fine.
through his back. So with the bonus action, I'm going to command them all to attack.
Okay.
Okay, so what would we say? +8?
Yeah. +8, and they do 1d4 +4.
So those dice rolls, 8 each. So it looks like a lot of them are 15, some 14s. A 9 is the lowest.
Yeah, the last 2 don't hit, so you have the first one.
So 7 of them.
It doesn't hit. Number 4, number 5 will both hit. And number 8 hits. So you get 4 hits. Four is the exact amount of damage you needed.
No fucking way.
Just coins riddling his body, piercing through his chest. Yeah, you from the brink of death, you come back and you the mage that was about to stand over you and deal the final blow on you. Nice, Halbrad. You can't get up because you used too much of your movement, so
used
you're
all my
prone
movement.
until your next turn. Yeah.
Just
All right,
standing
Gendrul, now
like
it is your turn. Yeah, you're just chilling on the ground.
I like to think there's like a squelch, like as the worms hit the ground.
They just fall down onto your body. Yeah.
I want to make sure. But I would imagine some squelch like towards Vern's direction, actually. Right?
Oh,
Shooting.
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. And free coins. The start of the Wellerby fortune right here.
This is how it began. That's canon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start whapping it with my stick.
Go for it.
Smack.
18, 25, 21.
All 3 of those hit. To clarify, are you targeting the, tentacles or the mage first?
Sorry, mage first.
Okay.
First hit is 27 damage.
Good hit.
Second hit is 34 damage.
Damn.
That is enough to kill the mage. It's together. It splatters down onto the ground, just like all the other ones. And you can throw that third hit.
That damn dude. Tensor's transformation is pretty fucking ugly.
Yeah. I mean, it's level what? 7 or 8?
It's 6.
6.
Is it 6? It might be just up to this.
Rule, how do you want to do this? That was more than you needed to take down the tentacle monster.
Gendril is she's how can I put this? She's used to babysitting. And this is another she carries a large chip on her shoulder. And she's just so nonchalantly just blasting worms at this point. And she just like takes 2 swipes and disintegrates the dude in front of him, and then with that does like a no look, like left-handed swing, just smashes the bottom half off this one. And then surveys the battlefield and sees everybody's alive and starts cleaning worm guts off with her staff.
As it explodes, Moth, you just kind of like ride the wave of worms out of the inside of this creature, just like slide out onto the ground.
Nice. Gonna
You feel it
stand,
release you.
I'm gonna stand over it and incinerate its corpse.
Yeah. Perfect.
Do the old double tap.
Yeah.
That
I'm gonna have to go move Archer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
that was horrific.
I got hit once. I'm still 38 hit points above my max.
more of a there's no support.
Oh yeah. Once Brad went down, I was like, okay, we can go heal him. Nope, no, we can't.
No.
We are a glass cannon.
Mm-hmm. I liked how my magic missile worked. I was glad to that. Just a level 1 spell, but you get that curse there. I also have like ways of modifying some wizard things, right? So evocation, overchannel, and
Evocation wizards are really cool.
I also have potent cantrip, sculpt spell, empowered evocation, and overchannel. Those are cool.
If I had sculpt spell there, I could have done a lot more, but I didn't want to kill you guys.
Yeah.
I wanted telekinetic to work. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. That all being said, I'm debating taking a feat that would give me cure wounds.
You know shit.
At the very least. It's a feat that Urzok has, so it's a dragon themed feat.
Oh.
So but I have to give up 2 intelligence.
I need another rare item, I think, or blue item. Because sinking ring is, I'm not going to be able to use that.
Brad, if I got the perfect item for you.
Yeah.
Hold the picture.
Something without it doesn't require attunement because I've.
Sorry, bud. I'm gonna need you to attune.
Well, I can get rid of my ring of protection.
Yeah, you're also not a bard, cleric, or druid.
I am not. Just warlock
So-
and wizard.
I need you to take 1 level.
I'll take 1 level of cleric. Fuck yeah. With a +0 wisdom modifier. Awesome. I'll do that.
Oh yeah, staffy healing's great.
Which it doesn't. And
Well, you've had a staffy healing, haven't you? Before, Brad?
I did with Eldon. Yeah, he did a staffy.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great staff.
Fuck yeah. That's it.
Listen, Bart also let you use it. without
Guarantee
being
he'll let me
class.
attune even though I'm not in that class. Yeah. He'd be like,
You know,
yeah,
it's funny,
you guys kind of need healing.
There is a rogue. I can't remember what rogue it is, but it might be like just OG thief.
I know exactly
Where
what it is. Yeah.
You can use after like level maybe 13 or something like that. You can basically use any magic weapon that you please.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
That sounds right. I'll tell you what I was thinking about is there's a healer build for rogues. If you take thief, you can use an object action as a bonus action, and you can take proficiency, or you take the healer's feat, and as a bonus action, you can basically use a healer's kit charge and just go around and heal people on bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those things.
That's cool.
There's not like crazy amount of healing, but it's like you can use a bonus action
Yeah.
to do it. Yeah. Let me find where it's at. Yeah, there is. I'll figure out what it's called, but
Is you guys played 3rd edition, right? So was that something that was more viable? Was healing back then, or like a designated healer? Because that's what I always hear is that 5th edition is that you just can't keep up with damage. You know.
I think it might be the opposite. Well, yes and no. I think there's a lot more opportunity for healing 5th edition, but less direct ways to build a healer character.
Hmm.
You have to go more roundabout.
So, yeah, there's definitely less classes that get access to healing abilities and spells in 3rd edition. It's
Okay.
like either you're a cleric, paladins had lay on hands,
Hmm.
or I think druids had some healing spells. There's like still good berries. That was it. I don't think rangers might have got good berries as well. Honestly, I don't think they did. If they did, I sure as hell didn't take it with my ranger. But the thing about 3rd edition that the biggest difference is all the numbers are super inflated. Even like health things is like super high. So you'd still take really big hits, but your health will it's generally larger.
Do you ever get to like Pathfinder ECs and DCs of like 30 to hit, 40 to hit?
Yeah,
Shit like
so Pathfinder is basically 3rd edition. Pretty closely related. It was basically like 3.5.5. I played Pathfinder twice, and it plays like 3rd edition. But yeah, that's like the same thing. It's like the numbers just they get out of hand, get very high. But as far as like, man, like I'm trying to think. There's no. I'm sure there was, but like the way that like Ragnar used to heal, where it's like you could put like a solid build together and really make a big difference. I don't remember that in 3rd edition. Basically, instead of subclasses, they had prestige classes, which was like shit that you had to buy a different book for, and they were a lot more.
I gotcha. Yeah.
They were a lot more harder to dip into, and it wouldn't always be like level 3 ranger. I'm going to start doing this and keep doing ranger. It's like, no, you do ranger for you have to be at least a 7th level ranger. You have to have this much strength. You have to have this much dexterity. You have to have gone on a quest and tamed an animal. And you have to have had these 3 feats. Then you can start taking Beastmaster levels. And Beastmaster was its own class. So you would stop taking your ranger levels and you would start taking Beastmaster levels.
Damn.
I think it was way fucking cooler, but 5th edition's definitely, they simplified a lot of that so that people can get it. It's easier for people to get into.
Mm,
Also, you don't have to buy more books. It's all in the player's handbook.
okay.
But yeah, I'm sure there were some like
It's about
cleric.
time to buy more of those, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure
Yeah.
there were cleric prestige classes that were like that, where it was just super fucking good for healing, stuff like that.
I know they're buffing healing a lot, supposedly in the new PHB, but I
You've
haven't
seen
read
a
too much
couple of these.
into it.
Yeah, potions alone are finally getting the house rule overhaul.
Bonus action.
Mhm.
So is
I thought it was interesting
Wild
that the way that they did it, instead of doing the full action, full heal, bonus action, roll to heal. That seems to be more popular, but they went with the full action to give it to somebody else, bonus action to give it to yourself rule, which is still better than what it is, but interesting choice, I think.
bonus action divine sense or something like that too now.
I think healing potions shouldn't be a dice roll. I think it should just be a flat number you get, and then they should be regulated accordingly.
I tend to agree. I like that better.
But well, so it's hard, right? It's like, so let's just say that this horrific party make was actually our player characters. Obviously, in these circumstances, it's like, okay, they don't have any healers. They're going to need support from other things like potions or, I don't know, consumables, right? Theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, just depending on the party makeup, it's probably more or less concerning. But I know as a fighter, it's just like, I don't have any healing, so I don't have my 5-second wins yet, so I'm just going to get my ass beat.
I didn't realize how unsynergistic the 5 of you would actually be. I until today. Like, I had an idea. I was like, 2 wizards, 2 rogues, and a fighter doesn't sound good. That sounds pretty bad. Doesn't sound like a very viable party. But I'm always of the mind that's like, whatever I as a DM throw at you, I have to take that into account. I'm not just gonna like health drain you guys for the sake of doing it because you have a bad party makeup.
Can I
I think that's fun for anybody.
try to make a tank out of my Eric's dad? I'll be the one to sacrifice my. I want to do a overhaul.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, that's kind of what I was talking about at the top of the session. Like, if we want to do more of these, somebody's missing or whatever. If we want to do these instead of continuing first to fine tune it, and you've realized you don't like something or you want to change something, that's totally fine with me.
Unless the rest of the party, unless you guys are like really like, oh yeah, let's have an evocation wizard. Unless someone's really opposed.
I mean, it was nice to avoid that AoE damage, but you also imposed the AoE damage. So without you, it's like the Batman and the Joker, right? The Joker terrorizes Gotham, but like, would he be the Joker without Batman?
Brad, I want you to play whatever you want to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you have fun playing what you were playing, then keep playing it.
I mean, of course I had fun. But yeah, I think I could do something that'd be fun for everyone too. And
I'll tell you this: if you didn't realize, I'm pretty tanky. I tried to tank. I walked right at the 2 biggest things. But
I don't think Gendrul took even close to half of her health.
I
in
took
damage.
I took one hit.
Yeah.
I was still at 38 temporary hit points. So I didn't take single point of health
Good.
damage.
I took my hit points about twice. Or so
Yeah, I was insane.
just get my ass beat.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's more of a strategizing. With a swashbuckler, it's difficult because a typical rogue is going to be dashing or disengaging every turn and sneak attacking because advantage isn't as hard or isn't as easy to come by for a typical rogue. But with a swashbuckler, you want to be up next to people all the time.
I will tell you, Trent, because I played a swashbuckler rogue that wasn't a swashbuckler rogue. I would say, unless you have something for your offhand, try to have a shield of some kind, even if it's just like a mundane shield. Unless you have something you're offhand attacking with, because you're going to want to get your AC up a little bit.
I'll take a shield. I guess in my head I assumed it goes very roguey, but
yeah. The other thing is
Swashbucklers
that
aren't very roguey.
yeah. The other thing is that you have Elven Chain, which is great, but I think you might have more armor if you just wear studded leather because your dex is a 4. Studded leather, I think, is a base of a 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or you would be, I think, at the same. What do you have? A 16?
Yeah. Let's try.
I think I think you would have the same. So
maybe don't have Elven Chain as one of my special items.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You actually might be able to just get like a nice set of studded leather if you're trying to up your AC or something like that.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, that or a nice shield. I don't remember how the armor works, but I think
a nice shield is good.
Either the shield rarity or the armor rarity is better for your AC.
Is the can't remember if the animated shield is rare.
Well, the animated I think is purple. But I mean, if he's not using his offhand, right? So
yeah, so studded leather.
Should I use my offhand or no?
I mean, you don't have anything. I don't think. Like you
and you only have one attack. You don't have a bonus action that allows for a second attack. So I would just stick with the Holy Avenger, and then getting a nice shield is a good idea.
So +2 armor is purple, but a +2 shield is blue.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, so I can do +2 leather armor. Plus, I'll just get rid of my flying carpet. I mean, I just kind of arbitrarily added that. There's really no reason why I would own that or be.
I mean, here's the thing too. It's like whatever. We're not going to be doing just combat whenever we play these characters, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We could run into a situation where the flying carpet is actually super useful.
Yeah, and I will say again, like what I was saying before, is whatever the makeup ends up being, whether it's these 4 characters and Andrew's rogue, or 5 different characters, it's going to be naturally it's going to be catered slightly to you guys. Gonna just have a bunch of like flying elemental opponents that you can never hit because you can fly with a flying carpet. Moth can fly, but I'm not gonna like devastate you guys with a bunch of magic, knowing that Gendril is the only one that can withstand that. You know.
Okay.
Playing alternate characters should be fun, and just a chance to experience a different character. It's not an excuse for me to just destroy you.
See, things could have gone differently if I had remembered counterspell, potentially shield. So
Counterspell would not have worked. They
I
were
know.
not using any spells.
Shit.
Shield
Alright.
definitely would have helped.
Oh, that's the other thing that Trent has is panache.
Mhm.
What was it? Yeah? You basically do a persuasion check against a
And I
creature's
can charm
insight.
people that way too, right? In a non-magical way.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So basically, the only thing is that you have to use your action to do it, but it lasts for a minute. But if you're successful, the hostile creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets, and can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than you. So basically, it's like forced to fight you mono a mono. And it lasts for
Which
a
is what
minute.
you
So
want.
it's like, yeah, exactly. Yep. Um,
The fatal
and it's
funnel
sharp.
of rogues.
Yeah.
I like all these characters though. They're cool to watch in action. I always love a swashbuckler.
I've always wanted to play one. Cool.
It's the one rogue subclass that I really really enjoy. I guess I also like Soul Knife. Soul Knife is very cool.
That's a class.
It's a rogue
fine.
subclass.
That's what Homeblood is.
Apparently, the new handbook really helped the Soul Knife.
I think it was good. I think it's good as it is, but any improvements are welcome. Really, any improvements to the rogue class in general. I think it's just a little restrictive. I know,
the big-
I know Donovan mentioned it last time. I don't like rogues, but
You guys know they're getting rid of.
I think it's just a
surprise
restrictive class.
round? Did you know
Getting
that?
rid of what?
Surprise round. They're getting rid of that.
Well, Surprise Round doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly, in the new one.
No, I'm saying it already doesn't exist.
That's fair.
The Surprise Round is a 3rd, 4th edition thing. In D&D 5th edition, the surprise condition is what it is.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
hardly even a condition. It's like being cursed. It's a condition without having any constraint of what the condition is.
Yeah.
It's all kind of like it's all situation specific. So if you're surprised, it's kind of like DM discretion type of thing. If you're surprised, it helps rogues a lot.
I'll say this: there's absolutely no difference between a surprise round and the surprise
Condition.
condition, other than I think they tried to simplify it. But it was like
Yeah.
a big thing when 5th edition came out. They're like, it's not a surprise round. Oh my fucking god! It's like it's still a thing. Just like
Yeah,
I
think
think
it just made it more confusing. Like the gamification out of it makes it just a little bit too vague, just too nebulous.
Yeah.
I'll still use surprises though. Like I'm wondering what the will have like legacy settings to turn on and off, like they have for some of the when Mordenkainen's updated all of those monsters. They still have the legacy monsters in there, but they have the new ones too. So I'm wondering if that's how it'll be, because I can't imagine the swaths of D&D 5e players will be ready to switch over to the 2024 handbook.
Yeah.
Drop of a hat. I think that's going to be a weird shift.
I'm ready.
I will
I
say
am
that
too. I think they make a lot of good improvements, but it's just a weird, especially mid-campaign. It's weird to like, all right, you all went through this portal, and all of your
Well-
characters are different. Some of your subclasses don't exist anymore. Good luck.
The caveat to that is that most of my other campaigns are low level, so it's like not a huge impact.
Yeah.
Versus this one is pretty up there.
Quick question, guys. So when I add the shield, then I'm not proficient in it or something, and I get disadvantage on a lot of stuff.
There's no way you're not proficient with the shield unless you change something.
Okay.
I don't think rogues get shields.
I mean,
Dude,
all my
I-
deck stuff gets disadvantage, which is not good.
Oh, no,
I
you're
don't
right.
think rogues need shields.
You're right because the character that was a swashbuckler that wasn't a swashbuckler was a fighter rogue.
This is what you do.
Get an elven shield.
Yeah.
God, rogue
You
really
have
don't
the
get-
shield and you're automatically proficient with it. The tattoo of protection, the barrier tattoo, that's a varied rarity, right? There's got to be a rare barrier tattoo. That's kind of like a shield.
Yes, there's all levels of tattoos.
I can't remember if the actual AC boosting one is one of the varied. Some of them are specific and some of them are not.
I have to check. So Selfina has it. Yeah, so rare is 15 plus dex mod, max of 2, so that might be your winner there. Rare, which is blue.
Only
Okay.
caveat is it requires a tune, so
Yeah.
half a
But
slot.
if you don't have if you're not using your
Yeah, it
elven
also
chain,
it also says that it maxes your dex at +2 for the tattoo, which is
yeah,
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
it's like really good medium armor, basically.
Oh, Trent, just take it.
that'd be stacking on top of your elven chain though, Trent.
I don't have
might
Elven
be-
Chain anymore. I switched to
Oh.
the studded leather +2.
So it'd be the same
just,
as your stuff there.
Just take a level and fight her.
Just switch one of
There
your
you go.
weapon proficiencies on your God, what is it called? You know, when you're creating your character, you can do like the special background, like custom background. You might be able to swap some of your weapon proficiencies.
Okay.
I've never.
Oh
known
yeah, I
to
wonder
give
if a
up proxies.
background.
Like, how do I describe it? Let me click on my character.
Can you switch it for a shield? That'd be sick. I didn't think that was an option.
Specialized design. I know the only reason I know it's an option is because the other druid in Billy's campaign, like I basically took away all of her like weapon stuff and gave her extra proficiencies in like tools and stuff like that.
Mm.
Not all of them, but like a chunk of them. So it's definitely where the hell is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad. What Donovan suggested is probably your best bet. Actually, dip into cleric or dip into fighter.
To
You
that
get
shield.
automatic. Yeah,
Oh.
cleric if you want a subclass right at the first level. Fighter if you want more.
Be a fucking like
Expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get all.
war cleric or forge cleric.
This is what
Oh yeah, Forge Cleric.
Or
Yeah,
a
I'll take the
grave
clerics. So I can
Grave
heal,
cleric.
right? Can I heal?
You get a little bit.
a little bit.
You can bring people back from death. Well, not
Yeah,
that,
you're
but
really
unconsciousness.
You're really looking at your subclass abilities.
I
level
found
one.
what you're. I found what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
I've never multi-class before, so I don't know what to.
Well, it sounds like you might not have to.
Add another class. So I'll add another class, and then like I reduce my level in the.
So go up to the top and reduce your level by 1.
Okay, which is fine. All I
And
lose
then-
is slippery mind. Goodbye. Slippery mind.
It might. What are we? 15. That might reduce your sneak attack by 1d6. But that might be worth it for the extra AC though,
Yeah. I think
and the
you're
extra
right.
subclass feature.
Well,
Okay.
I would listen to what Billy has to say, possibly.
Oh, I can't be a cleric 'cause my prerequisite's not met for wisdom.
Oh,
It
fuck
doesn't-
that.
It doesn't have it, but the stuff I put in Discord, I put that on the wrong. That's why you guys are. Frequently
I can
put
see
stuff,
it.
Yeah, I frequently put stuff on the test page and not the
Origin proficiencies.
Oh, so that's what I was thinking of when I went to go click on it. You can do that, but if for some reason, so
You can replace all proficiencies granted by specialized design trait. The one that pops up for me is just weapons and tools, which is
Yeah.
a little weird.
Okay.
So I don't know if you'll be able to do that.
And just add a shield.
But well, so that's the thing is I don't see shield on the list.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's just because I'm a fighter and I'm already proficient with everything in the world, or if it's I don't know quite what it is. Because I think it's based on your racial traits. But yeah, so I thought that was going to help, but I don't think it would work.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, I don't see why, if your character had decided upon conception that it was a swashbuckler and they use a shield, why you couldn't just write it in and then just swap something out, if that makes sense, unless you want a multi-class.
I kind of like the idea of just doing the multi-class thing. If I multi-class and fighter, will that give me anything? Will that give me? That'll give me a shield, right?
Gives you a bunch of fucking proficiencies.
Shield and
that-
any weapon, really.
Okay, because that one at least because cleric, I have to go back and swap some of my numbers around so my wisdom's high enough to even get access to it. But this I can still add.
And it gives you a second wind, so you can a little bit of extra healing for yourself.
Oh, good. Okay.
Only 1d10 plus 1, but that's not bad.
Still something. Fighting style. Choose an option. Is it protection? Is that what I choose then? No. What would I choose?
You could
Oh,
use
yeah.
defense, and that's an additional +1 to your AC, or you could choose dueling, which gives you a +2 bonus to damage rolls with your weapon if you're only holding one weapon. So those would both apply to you right away. Protection is for other people, so you can impose disadvantage, I think,
Okay.
if you see somebody attacking another creature.
You can also
You must
do
be wearing
armor.
a shield. Never mind.
I could do what?
Defense. Yeah.
Armor. It's just I think called armor. You get a +1 to your AC if you're wearing armor.
Okay.
Use archery for all the ranged weapons that you use tonight.
I was gonna say go on. I was gonna say go on arm fighting. Fuck all that. I love the idea of like
fighting is
a sneak attack, like slap.
Slap.
Just goes around just fucking smacking the shit out of people.
That's
I know it stipulates a weapon attack, like a finesse weapon attack for.
I think it's like I think right.
But if you this is getting into really gamey stuff, but I would love to see a monk rogue subclass or a monk rogue multiclass that uses that other tattoo, the claw tattoo that. I think that counts as a magical strike, and I would absolutely allow that.
I'll tell you
as a rogue attack.
With the kobolds you guys were fighting, those were rogue monk multi-class. I don't remember if I gave them sneak attack or not. Because at a certain level, it states that your fists are considered magical weapons, right?
Right.
But it also specifically says for the purposes of damage resistance.
Right. It all comes down to semantics too, because I think it just says your unarmed strikes count as magical. I don't know if it ever says magical weapons.
Also, if you're a monk, you can just use monk weapons too.
True. So there you go, Trent. That's all the confusing stuff.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good. I think I just I'm gonna keep it simple, but just trying to get that AC up. That's really my primary goal. So I'm trying to stick to that.
So I really want to throw another wrench in for you.
Oh no.
We have the serpent scale armor. Is the serpent scale armor? Is it better?
Because if
No, it's
it
not.
adds your full dex, it adds your full dex, so it is better.
But it's well,
Really?
it's a green,
Yeah.
but its base is a 14, so that would put him
Yeah.
up to 18.
Yeah,
Just
and you
studded
can wear
leather.
that if you multi-class into fighter.
Oh.
And then if you take the defense fighting style, your AC would be at 90.
Oh, nice. And now I get another special item.
Yeah, so you basically swap
Yeah.
out your purple item for a green item.
Yeah.
And then you get a new very rare item. Something else.
Nice. The
Give
carpet's
yourself
coming
the-
back, boys.
There we go. All right, guys. I am actually going to hop off a little bit early tonight.
Yeah.
Rena and I have not eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to go out and get that.
Me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for doing
forget to
something
eat.
not normal. Appreciate that. Appreciate a little bit of combat. How did everybody like their characters? They work like you thought they would, or
Dude,
I
I built
like
this
her a
character
lot
so
better
long
now.
ago that I don't remember what I had in mind, but
Tensors.
yeah, exactly. I was looking through my concentration. It was either that or I might change out the illusory dragon spell.
Yeah.
Just for the sake that I know Trent took that for Vern, and I want that to be like that's going to be such a cool moment for Vern.
Mhm.
I can't wait. I can't wait until you cast that. Some
So-
opportunities probably soon.
Might swap some things around, but other than that, yeah, it's fun.
Cool, guys. I appreciate you as always. Full table next week. We will continue out into the wilds.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
Cool.
See you
Have a
guys.
night, guys.
All right.
Bye.
It's good to see you guys.